message from Candace Owens to Ryan Reynolds. After she completely destroys Ryan Reynolds, then she said this to him, warning him, don't you dare. Take a listen at this video though. I'm going to be actually playing this video first so that you can understand how pissed off Ryan Reynolds is right now at Candace Owens. But before I move on, remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. Consider subscribing for all the updates. Take a listen at this commentary from Candace Owens. Here she's talking about how Ryan Reynolds, he was spying on Blake Lively, that when he was not with her, he found out from the camera, spy camera or security camera, that Blake Lively was having good time with Justin Baldoni over the phone and also on set. And he became very, very suspicious of their relationship. Take a listen at how Candace Owens here is describing that particular situation when Ryan Reynolds was freaking out and demanded this from Blake Lively. Take a listen.
And this like cool production term, dailies. It means all of the footage. There is no way that you want to see all of the raw footage. Why would you want to see all of the raw footage unless you wanted to see what was happening outside of the script or wanting to see like the downtime and what's going on set? Like, it's a weird request. She's not saying like, send me the 3 edits or the 3 takes. She just wants the running. Do you know how much time it takes? Like, that's an editor's nightmare. Sing with me, sing for the year. Editor's nightmare is having to cut off all the random conversations people are having on set before they say 1, 2, 3, cut, you know, whatever it is. It's just hours and hours and hours and hours of footage. Blake has 4 kids and she's breastfeeding and breast pumping. You're telling me she wanted to see all the dailies? No. Ryan Reynolds came home and maybe, here's me, I'm speculating here, okay? Maybe he looked at his cameras at home. Maybe he saw Justin was there. Maybe he overheard a conversation. You know, a lot of people now are getting caught on these like Nest cameras that are facing outside. Maybe they're on the deck. I don't know. I would imagine they've got a pretty tight security system. And men love security systems. My husband thinks it's funny. He'll like send me a text if he's like out in London and be like, was your order of Chipotle good? And I'm like, oh, I forgot that we had a camera there. Right? Just let me know that he's watching because men love tech, right? So maybe this is what happened. Maybe he came home, saw that Justin was at their house, saw that they were there until a later time, saw that she was laughing, and suddenly he's like, I want to see all these dailies. This is what my gut feeling tells me, because there's no way you go from boobs out in the trailer to suddenly like, hi, hello, formal email. Can I see every bit and every minute of the footage? Weird.
Candace Owens saying here is that Ryan Reynolds is a control freak. Now let's see in this video how Candace Owens is actually threatening, taking a swipe at Ryan Reynolds after she destroys him and telling him that, hey, look, don't come after me because you don't want to make that mistake. Take a listen.
It's the cat emoji. We're like, oh! That's my favorite emoji where I'm like, oh, person who wrote to me said that they worked on the set of It Ends With Us, okay? And that the villain in this entire story is not Blake Lively. It's not Justin Baldoni, but it is Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan started the fire!
Allegedly. Don't gag order or sue me, Ryan Reynolds. Okay, I don't want to be involved in all the drama. I'm just telling my audience what I was told. He goes into Blake Lively's trailer and they have an argument. All of the production assistants overheard the argument, okay? Now, what was at the root of that argument? We don't know, but we can assume it had something to do with what he saw in these dailies, what he read in the script. Who even knows what led him to even visit on this day? And the person says that from that day forward, he started involving himself, that he basically became a chaperone for her on set. He was there basically every day, involved in the projects, wanting to rewrite lines. And suddenly Ryan Reynolds was trying to wrangle this project from Justin Baldoni, okay? And that is when this person was a strong contact. I felt good receiving this information from another person who said that it was Ryan Reynolds who marched into WME, okay? Which is Endeavor. It's also called Endeavor. It is the biggest talent agency in the world. Every celebrity is under there, from Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni, and said, it's us or it's him. Like, you're going to drop Justin Baldoni or you're going to lose all of us. And I obviously that has a little bit of weight at Endeavor if you're friends with Taylor Swift. Ryan Reynolds, this is his thing. He's a Taylor Swift of the movie industry. When he gets upset with somebody, he puts them into a script. We know this because TJ Miller, and they made up after this, I will say that, spoke about this. Take a listen to what TJ Miller had to say.
We had a really weird moment really weird moment on Deadpool where he said, "Let's do one more take." And everyone was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then as the character, he was like horrifically mean to me.
She basically said, if you place any gag order against me, don't you dare do that, because it is going to only backfire and I'm going to fight back, of course. This is what is coming from Brian Turner. He basically said, huge respect to Candace Owens, I can read that part, for her fearless investigative journalism on the Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni story. It takes some real cojones to bullies and expose fake victims. Why try to ruin a man's reputation by weaponizing victimhood? It's a sick and evil game to play. I mean, these all narcissistic people, they have the same tactic, which is to invent lies. They are all control freak. We have seen that with Ryan Reynolds, how he was controlling Blake Lively. Obviously, Blake Lively is equally responsible for all of the things that she caused to Justin Baldoni. But again, you are seeing a family of Ryan Reynolds, of narcissist. And this is so pathetic. We just have to wait and find out where it will end. But with $400 million lawsuit hanging on her on top of her head, it is absolutely looking like Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, they're losing it.